Have you ever pulled a prank on someone on April 1st and yelled, "April Fool"? Or maybe you've been the one getting pranked. We all know the tradition, but have you ever wondered where it actually comes from? Why do we do this on April 1st, and what's the story behind that famous phrase? Well, get ready, because the history of April Fool's Day is more surprising and mysterious than you might think. One of the most popular theories takes us all the way back to 16th century France. Back then, the New Year was celebrated around the spring equinox, which usually fell at the end of March. The festivities would last for about a week, ending on April 1st, but in 1582, France switched from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar. This big change moved New Year's Day to January 1st. Now, imagine this, news traveled slowly back then. There was no internet, no social media, no TV. So, a lot of people either didn't hear about the change or simply refused to accept it. They continued to celebrate the new year at the end of March. These people were seen as old-fashioned, and others started playing tricks on them. They would send them on fake errands or stick paper fish on their backs, calling them poisson d'avril, which means April fish. This term symbolized a young, easily caught fish, someone who was gullible. And so, the tradition of the April Fool was born. Another interesting theory links the day to ancient Rome. The Romans had a festival called Hilaria, which was celebrated around March 25th. Hilaria, as the name suggests, was a day of joy and merriment. People would dress up in disguises and play jokes on their friends and even magistrates. It was a day to let loose and have fun. Some historians believe that the spirit of Hilaria may have influenced the modern April Fool's Day. There's also a connection to nature. In many cultures, the arrival of spring is a time of unpredictability. The weather can change in an instant, fooling people who thought winter was finally over. So, Mother Nature herself could be seen as the original prankster, and April Fool's Day might be a human imitation of her playful, unpredictable spirit. So, whether it's a calendar change in France, an ancient Roman festival, or just a nod to the unpredictable spring weather, the tradition of calling someone an April Fool has a rich and fascinating history. It is a day that reminds us not to take ourselves too seriously and to enjoy a good laugh, even if it's at our own expense. What's the best April Fool's prank you've ever pulled or seen? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more curious stories.